All right, here we go. Question 21 from our Calculus 1, homework number 1 in WebAssign. It says if 3x minus 2 is less than or equal to some f of x, but then that f of x is less than or equal to this trinomial, for every x greater than or equal to 0, that means that f of x is bigger than 3x minus 2, but f of x is smaller than x squared minus 3x plus 7. They want us to find the limit as x approaches 3 of f of x. Even though they don't tell me what the function is, they do tell me kind of what it's between. And it's important to note that it says that this is true when x is greater than or equal to 0. And so that does apply for the value that we're approaching because 3 is greater than or equal to 0. So let's see if I can explain what they're trying to say here. What's going on is that 3x minus 2, that's a function. We could call it h of x. And remember that that means that that's a y, okay? And f of x is a y, and then the x squared minus 3x plus 7, that's a completely different function. We maybe could call it g of x, but again, it's a y. So what they're trying to say is, for any x greater than or equal to 0, our function, our y values are going to be between these other y values. So whatever this function approaches and whatever this function approaches, this has to be squeezed in between there. That's where we get the squeeze theorem from. So this is the squeeze theorem, okay? And notice that our h of x and g of x, we can actually calculate the limit as x approaches 3 by doing direct substitution. So for 3x minus 2, if I evaluate at 3, that's going to give us 9 minus 2, which is 7. And then if I evaluate this trinomial, that's going to give us 3 squared minus 3 times 3 plus 7, which is 9 minus 9 plus 7, which is 7. So if this function, if the limit as x approaches 3 of the smaller function is 7, and the limit as x approaches 3 of the bigger function is 7, then our function, since it's squeezed in between, it must also be 7. And so that means that this limit is 7 by the squeeze theorem. And that's going to do it for this problem. So if you have any questions or comments about anything covered in this video, please feel free to leave those in the comment section below, or you can text me. And thanks for watching.